This portion of the news is brought to you by Inspiration Senior Living, where we provide affordable elegance to Pahrump area seniors. Give us a call at 751-2300 and make an appointment to tour our community.
Prescription drugs represent a major health care expense, and the number of adults in the United States taking prescription medication is increasing. A new study examined trends in prescription drug use from 1999 to 2012 among U.S. adults.
This health tip is brought to you by
Desert View Hospital and Mountain Valley Physicians Group. Don't put your health on hold. We have time for you. Call us to schedule your appointment. 775-751-7100.
Today there seems to be a pharmacy on almost every street corner. With hundreds of different drugs coming and going from the market, it's not surprising that prescription drug use is on the rise.
We observed an overall increase in prescription drug use. In 1999-2000, 51% of all U.S. adults aged 20 and older reported any use of prescription medications. And this increased to 59% in 2011-12.
Dr. Elizabeth Cantor from Memorial Sloan Kettering Cancer Center and co-authors examined more than a decade of data from nearly 40,000 U.S. adults 20 years and older participating in the National Health and Nutrition Examination Survey, or NHANES. The number taking 5 or more prescription drugs almost doubled from 8.2% in 1999 to 2000 to 15% in 2011 to 2012.
This is particularly notable among older adults, ages 65 and older. When we account for age, we find that the trends persist, suggesting that there are factors other than the aging of the population driving this increase. When we look at drugs taken to control high blood pressure, diabetes, high cholesterol, depression, we see increases in all of those drug classes. We also see increases in some less commonly used drug classes, such as muscle relaxants.
Simvastatin, used to treat high cholesterol, was the most commonly used prescription drug in 2011-12, taken by nearly 8% of all U.S. adults.
And when we look at the 10 most commonly used drugs in 2011-12, most of these drugs are taken for conditions associated with cardiovascular disease, as well as the factors contributing to cardiovascular disease, such as obesity.
The sharpest increases in prescription drug use occurred in the early 2000s.
Within the later 2000s, we actually saw that some drug classes remained stable and some modestly decreased.
Catherine Dolf, The JAMA Report.
Thank you, Catherine. Prior studies about prescription drug use were limited in scope and often restricted to certain populations. Well, it comes as President Obama unleashed new counter-terrorism reforms aimed at preventing recent massacres like the one in San Bernardino, California last week. President Obama wants to bar anyone from the no-fly list from purchasing a gun. He has support from experts stating, if we have decided in a concrete way that you should not be allowed to fly, then we can logically say you should not be allowed to purchase a gun. General Motors says it will replace engine parts in order to stop oil leaks that have resulted in over 1,200 fires and 4 recalls of older models. The parts are not available yet, so GM is recommending that the cars be parked outside until they can be repaired. The recalls cover around 1.4 million cars with V6 engines from 1997 through 2004. The vehicles include the Buick Regal, Oldsmobile Intrigue, Pontiac Grand Prix, and the Chevrolet Impala, Lumina, and Monte Carlo. An Act of Kindness Award was presented to Reva Braun and her Kiwanis Key Club kids, who are ringing the bells right now for the Salvation Army.
We're here with a young lady that does so much in our community, and we just like to say thank you for being here this morning.
You're welcome.
And also for all the things that you do for all of us. And you remember Butch Harper?
Yes, I do.
And Butch Harper, he designed an award. And so we have an award in memory of Andre Butch Harper, Act of Kindness Award, Reva Braun, who has done so much. And this is also for the Key Club, because you've done so much for so many. And this is for all you do in our community, from the citizens of Pahrump, Nevada. No act of kindness is ever wasted. That's what Butch Harper used to always say. And Reva, we just want to say congratulations to you and thank you for all that you do for all of us.
God, I am so surprised. Oh my God. You know what? I think I'm speechless.
That's okay.
No, that's not okay, because I'm never speechless. I don't know what to say. This is such a surprise, but I'm so thrilled and honored to receive this. Butch was a friend of mine, and I hope his memory lives on and on forever. And Kiwanis, which took smiles across Pahrump, we're going to revitalize that and put Shazana, and I just want to keep going. I love Pahrump. This is my life. Oh, I can't believe it. Oh my God.
We want to thank you, and your name was on Butch's original list to receive an award. So we just wanted to make sure that we go ahead and made sure that you receive the Act of Kindness Award.
Oh my God. You know, I just want to say one thing. I got a total from Tim Brown about a half hour ago, and Key Club so far has raised $6,400 on their shift alone for this community. And does that tell you something about our young people here?
Oh,
and I love supervising them. They will be here this afternoon, and we just can't do enough for Pahrump. I love it.
Congratulations once again. If you would like to donate or nominate someone for the Act of Kindness Award, you can contact me here, Deanna at kpvm.tv. A Christmas party will be held this Friday night at the Bob Ruud Community Center.
Nevada Outreach Training Organization has a Christmas function planned. We are inviting the community to join us for the Magic of Christmas at the Bob Ruud Center. It is a family event. It's December 11th. At the Bob Ruud Center from 4 to 8 p.m. It's an open house style event, so you don't have to come for the full 4 hours. You bring your family down, and there are all kinds of stations for kids to be able to do fun-filled kid activities, face painting and cookie decorating. And Santa will be there with Mrs. Claus, and some storytelling. There's an emporium where kids can purchase modestly priced gifts for parents. Just a really fun kids' Christmas.
When will this event be?
It is this coming Friday at beginning at 4 a.m. at the Bob Ruud Center, so the 11th, and it is free. So we want people to come bring their families. It's our gift to the community from Nevada Outreach Training.
All right, and if someone wants more information, is there a phone number they could call?
There is. It is 751-1118, and they can call and get any information that they'd like.
Any other information you want to give out?
Nope, just that it's definitely a family activity, so we definitely want parents to come with their kids and enjoy everything that we have to offer for them.
And thank you to our own Noah Began for conducting that interview. When we return, we're going to talk about Toys for Tots.